But even that little bit of my health bar I don't have left, so this time we do need to make sure we finish it.
Yippee!
And we did.
You did it!
And that will open up the final stage of this game. But first, of course, recap of the mission. Mission 6 accomplished. Very good heal for my team, only slipping down a little bit of health. Time to finish this.
Hold on, we're entering Venom airspace. Say your prayers, Andross.
The true way to finish this game. The final battle. Mission number 7. Andross's Homeworld.
Don't get too cocky, Star Fox.
Let's see how you handle our new ships.
New ships?
Too bad Dad's not here to see ya fail. We'll make sure you never reach Andross. We'll just see about that, Star Wolf. You guys don't give up.
Yeah, as you can see, in order to actually enter Andross's base, we first need to take out Star Wolf again. And this time, these guys are a lot tougher than the first time. Really good at chasing your team members, and they're really hard to hit.
Hey, nice aircraft, guys. This is really starting to tick me off.
Stop dodging me.
I can't shake this guy.
I'll take care of you.
Shut up, Leon.
I can't break free.
Save Peppy first. Yeah, they really start using their barrel rolls now, as you can see.
You're not welcome here.
Yeah, Andross is your uncle, isn't he?
Not yet. The party's just begun.
Looping into the pillar.
I'll take care of you.
Okay, Leon is almost down, it looks like.
Take care of the guy behind me, Fox.
All 4 of them are still here.
Hey, nice aircraft, guys.
Barely missed you.
I can't shake this guy.
Okay, where are you, Falco?
I can't shake this guy.
Yeah, you already said so, but I'm kind of busy.
I am the great Leo. Location confirmed.
I forget about saving Falco, I'm actually dying myself now.
Hey, nice aircraft, guys.
Flippy.
This is really starting to tick me off.
Well, at least he stopped chasing him, so I'm also dying again. What were you thinking?
No way. I don't believe it.
It was Wolf himself, it looks like.
I am the great Leon.
Leon is still here.
You're not welcome here.
And Andrew. Okay, Pigma's the one I actually took down without the dialogue.
Give it up. You can't win.
This looks like to be Andrew, because he took some more damage now. So you must be Andrew.
I see you've got new ships.
Yeah, there he goes. One more. Leon.
There's one more to go.
And his favorite activity is trying to chase Falco, so... The lizard does not like the birds. And there he goes. So, with the distractions taken care of,
I'll go it alone from here.
we can go in.
Fuck!
And he's going in alone, it looks like. No help from the team. Because of what happened to his father, Fox needs to do this one alone. The very place where Pigma actually betrayed James.
I've been waiting for you, Star Fox.
We have returned.
You know that I control the galaxy.
Not for long, sir.
It's foolish to come against me.
Don't mind if I still try.
Now you will feel true pain.
Okay, if you take the correct route here, you can actually pick up a lot of nice little items here. But overall, doesn't really matter which way you go. You will end up at this familiar boss fight again. That shoots you in the mouth. Okay, here come his hands again. Let's destroy. This fight we already know. Even though we took the different pathway to Venom. Did a different stage. But the boss fight is still the same, as you can see. So that we can quickly cover. Quickly take care of. I hope I have the health to do so. Yeah. Come on, destroy the first hands at least. No, not quite. It might be the case that you actually need to hit him more compared to the easy version of this boss fight. Doesn't look like it. It might also be the case that I just have a weaker laser. Since I did lose my wings occasionally, and that will also downgrade your lasers again, if that happens. So, if that's the case, you also need more hits, of course, because of doing less damage. This should be it. No, still not. Stun you. Yeah. Bomb you. Make sure it actually stops right here. There we go. Now let's start shooting you in the head. After we make sure we don't get sucked in, of course. Come on, do some damage. Yeah, there we go. We win again.
Only I have the brains to rule Lylat.
Or did we win?
So, Andross, you show your true form.
He has a true form. His brains. Fought in an all-range mode arena, as you can see. Interesting way to actually finish this fight. Oh, and if you get grabbed by him, yeah. Things don't end up in a nice way. So make sure you stay away from him. And his grabby tentacles. Not something we want to get grabbed by. His eyes actually also start flowing around here, as you can see. And that is indeed also something we want to hit. Because we can use that in order to stun him. His true weakness is actually the back of his brain. You can sneak behind him, and that's what we're going for. But first we want to make sure his eyes get taken out. Which can also be easily found on the radar. Depicted as the 2 dots, they appear as regular enemies. They're indeed something we need to take out. Make sure you're able to actually crawl behind them or in front of them by making U-turns and stuff like that. Get yourself into position to attack them. And there goes number 1. Second one's right behind me, so U-turn. Just turn around normally and we should be able to get in front of it. Not to kill it, apparently. Let's try that again. He's turning in the same direction as me, so... There you go. There you are. And there you go. Now for the man himself. You can see shooting him directly, he does not do anything. You need to crawl behind him. There's actually a little bit of an outcropping, and that is his weak point. Now exposed and vulnerable. His teleport is currently his only real threat, so just keep an eye out on your radar. If he disappears, where he pops up again. And he should be relatively easy to take out. Just make sure he's not able to get behind you, because he will still grab you. And most of all, kill you if you're low health. But we are faster, and we will win.
If I go down, I'm taking you with me.
Uh-oh. Do we have a dead Star Fox? Did the hero die, saving the universe?
Don't ever give up, my son.
James?
Father?
What the hell? Oh, we're still alive.
Follow me, Fox.
We can still escape this explosion. Just need to follow our father, who's apparently still alive.
This way, Fox.
Okay, go right. How is this possible? Oh, make sure not to hit the walls. You can still die in this part.
Never give up. Trust your instincts.
Now we go left. No! Don't take these turns too fast. Sometimes you're tempted to boost in order to keep up with him, but sometimes that also damages you. But it seems we are here, and this is the final part.
You've become so strong, Fox.
Barely escaped. Thank you, Father. Mission accomplished.
Fox, you're okay!
Way to go, Fox!
That's our leader.
Yeah, but where?
What's wrong, Fox?
Yeah, where did our father go?
Nothing. Nothing's wrong.
Was it just an illusion all this time? Well, anyway, it saved our lives, so let's head back to Corneria and finish off this game story. See you after the credits.
Star Fox, we are in your debt. I would be honored to have you as part of the Cornerian
Oh, no, sir. We prefer doing things our own way.
Great Fox is ready to go.
It's time for us to go now.
Total hits 1163. As you can see, a lot higher number than when you go the easy route, even though you do the same number of missions. A lot better score, so even for that, it is worth going through the hard route. However, it is not where our adventure ends.
What?
Yeah, of course, our reward is also going to be a little bit greater. But all with all, that's not really important. What is important is the closure of this project. We are done with Star Fox 64. Not entirely, because there's still Star Fox 64 3D that needs to be covered at some point. In fact, that is also the reason why I am not going to cover the hard mode of this game. I can safely give it away now that the project is done. But the moment you actually get all medals in all of the stages, you will unlock a harder version of the story mode.
Priority 1.
Yeah, and I'll just cut to an alternative screen to close this off, because this cutscene is going to get annoying otherwise. But it does not matter, I'll just continue closing. There is a hard mode in this game, and I don't mean the hard route with that in the story mode, but actually a harder difficulty in the story mode. The reason I'm not covering this, at least not in this Let's Play, is because there is a remake of this game later on, released on the Nintendo 3DS, under the name of Star Fox 64 3D. And in order to give that game some quote-unquote different content compared to this one, I'll make sure to never play the game in the same way whenever I'm dealing with remakes. So I needed to think of something in order to keep Star Fox 64 and Star Fox 64 3D separate. And what I came up with was playing this game normally, introducing us to Star Fox 64, but playing the hard mode in Star Fox 64 3D later on. Much later on, because it is a 3DS title and a remake. That is actually the story behind that. However, I can also quickly start talking about other things concerning Star Fox, namely the next game, because Star Fox 64 3D, and therefore the coverage of the hard mode of this game, is not going to be a thing quite yet, not for a long time, and therefore a different Star Fox game is going to be the next game I play. And the next Star Fox game is actually the game that actually falls a little bit outside of the normal perks of Star Fox, because of being an adventure game instead of an on-rail shooter like all of the other ones are. The next game is going to be Star Fox Adventures on the Nintendo GameCube. Also a pretty fun game. I agree with most people who say it is not a Star Fox game, it's just a loose game where Star Fox characters got poured into. And that much I also need to admit, that is indeed what it is. But it does not matter to me, I think it is still a pretty good game. The final game that Rare actually ever made for Nintendo, for that reason also pretty interesting. So, that is something you can look forward to. The next weekend project is something I've already started recording. I won't give away what it is quite yet, but I can give away it is going to be something fun. Also on the Nintendo 64. That much I can give. But anyway, this has been it for Star Fox 64. Even though the game is not entirely fully completed, I did not go for all of the medals in all of the stages. And I did not go for the hard mode. And that is because the remake of this game is going to be what is used for that. We will be returning to this game much later on. So if you think this project is not completed after me completing the normal story mode, all of the stages, all of the routes, all of the endings, it is because this game got a remake. And in the remake I will be covering the rest. So, I hope you still enjoyed Star Fox 64. The first release of it on the Nintendo 64. Interesting game. Still considered one of the best on-rail shooters ever made. A fan favorite among Star Fox fans. And I can definitely imagine why that's the case. So, hope you enjoyed my coverage of it. And see you folks in the next project. Thank you all for watching. And see you folks in a different project. Treecks out. Later folks.